Hey you guys, welcome back to another review of Love Match Atlanta. So let's get into it.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of KOURTNEYANDEDDIE. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. A little congested right now, so bear with me. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this is KOURTNEYANDEDDIE. The channel's all about relationship, reviews, and entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Love Match in the ATL or Atlanta.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, comment down below. And before we get into it, make sure you head on over to our brand store, kourtneyandeddie.com, to purchase tees like we're wearing today. And there's also that, what is it called? Sailor hat. What's it called? That kind of hat is gonna be over there. So yeah, you can go on over there and browse around once this video is over.
Buy some stuff while y'all over there. I mean, you just be browsing. Like y'all be shopping in the mall and just browsing. Ooh,
window shopping.
Yeah, I don't like shopping with y'all women, boy.
And make sure you head on over and join our Patreon.
Yeah, join the Patreon. You're going to have exclusive stuff over there, videos, blogs, lives, and we're going to be asking questions. So it's going to be real engaging over there.
We try to be. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it's called Sage the Day. So I can tell you, I mean, I like this show, you know. I know other people not feeling it, but I kind of like it. In the comments.
Really?
Yeah, some people it's
more entertaining than other shows.
And some of the other shows we watch.
Yeah.
So Kelly and I think her name's Tara. I think I wrote that down. They have a new client coming in, and so Amy asks her. Excuse me, Amy is her name. The new client name is Amy. So they asked her what did her last relationship look like. You know, what did the people say, the good or bad? What did they say? So they said that one thing that she was loyal, but she is driven. So it seemed like she worked a whole lot.
Women. Us men, we admire you women that work hard and being boss ladies. We get it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to support you. But you got to make time for us, okay? I understand you trying to break that glass ceiling. We get it. But you still have to make time. If you want something, you're gonna make time. You know, I don't buy the thing. Me personally, I don't buy into. I don't have time working. You can make time. You can find time to make what for what you want. That's just my.
What about that meme that's going around and saying this for women, men? Where women complain about, women want a good man. If you want a good man, then that means that you ain't gonna see him that much because he's gonna be working, basically.
Yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work, but guess what? We still gotta make time for you. You know what I'm saying? I probably have one of the worst schedules out there, but guess what? I'm gonna make time. You know what I'm saying?
What do you make time for
you? Just make time. For the marriage and whatnot. Cause I'm on call 24/7. Okay, so they can call me out at any time. I only have 4 days off a month, basically completely off, and I still make time. So you can make time. So I'm buying. I'm dry. I'm driven. I can't have time to date. No, you can make time.
So let's see. So they basically, I think they were saying, with some women, they boss chicks and all that stuff or whatever, but, they, have to make, like, just what you see. So let's move on with Joseph and Paris. They're meeting Jessica again. So they wanted to know the details of her first date. So she went on her first date. They showed clips of her and the guy and stuff like that. Honey, he said he a pescatarian, Mormon, and he didn't say all that. But all this new fancy way of saying what you eat and what you don't eat.
bro, you just on a diet, trying to keep the cholesterol down. Let's just say what it is, man. All that fancy talk.
I think the waitress looked at him like,
yeah, man, I'm a pescatarian. You don't want to say that so you can sound important. No, you just trying to keep my cholesterol down and lose a little weight.
I'm like, I can't keep up. Like, is
a vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, Sagittarius. I don't know, man.
Sagittarius. So it seemed like she had a good time. So they was vibing
I don't like
and everything.
Her no more.
Why?
Ooh, he was 6'5". I like that. Why you gotta be 6'5"? It seemed like us brother with the 5 in front of our height. We have issues, man. I'm 5'11". I'm just 1 inch off. I want to put my shoes on. 6 foot, baby.
But when I put my heels on, what?
I can't stand you,
baby.
I can't stand you.
So but baby, you ain't got to worry about that. Don't get in your feelings. You got me.
You know why I'm in my feelings? Because when I first met you, I wanted a man to be taller than me. I said, why? Those that may want to be dogging you out. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody wants
because he's 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". I mean, he's a good dude.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I got my good shot, man.
I ain't shot. My mom said, ooh, you growing still.
Your mom is 5'2", so. People 5'2" think everybody saw her. They refrigerator, stove, everything. So yeah, it don't take much. So Shay is at the gym and she's trying to work out. She says she want to tighten up her butt, lose her thighs, her breasts, everything. Because she said when she was in that last relationship, she was depressed and she was eating.
Yeah, the depression will make you do that. You sit in the house and eat and try to eat your problems away.
So they showed the clips of her 2 years ago. And I said, man, Shay, she was slender.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
She gained the weight.
But granted, 2 years ago we was all
locked down.
Right. Just starting to.
Well, and I'm glad you put that. We were locked down. On top of that, with her, she was going through depression. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see.
And a lot of people was going through depression because of the lockdown. So it could have been a combination of different things. Now your man don't want to be whatever the case may be, and then you locked down. All you got is food, and I think she had that baby too.
Yeah, she had the baby. So all that combined, you can't do it. Cause when a lot of people came out of the lockdown, they like, ooh, that's why I get this is from the lockdown. I got this from the lockdown.
Lies.
You got that from the lockdown.
Lies.
Yeah, man.
He had that before the lockdown.
No, I did not.
Go look at some. He had that before the lockdown. He had that before the lockdown. So that was with him, honey.
No, we ain't talking about me.
In fact, it just locked in. We ain't going nowhere either, bro.
Man, we ain't talking about me.
We ain't going nowhere.
Give the show, man.
Anyway, so. Let's see. So her friend Lamont, I think that's his name, comes in, and so they trying to pretend like they finna exercise or whatever, but it's just air.
You know what? Time. When people go to the gym and work out and shoot the crap, y'all not exercising, man. Y'all think it's a social club to y'all,
They
man.
showed Shay dragging. I said she looked like she really dragging that thing.
Yeah, she was. I was like, okay, you dragging it a little too professional.
Now I like the little ropes thing because I've done that. Have you done that?
Yeah,
I've done that, and I liked it, but maybe I wasn't
doing it right.
Or maybe it was just too light for me, but it didn't seem like much of a struggle though. You know
probably
what I'm saying?
A smaller rope. Depends on the rope.
It was a really big rope, and it was outside, so it was like the big tires and all that stuff or whatever. But I don't know, man. But I was fit back then, honey, because other people were struggling, and I wasn't struggling.
You was fit, but now you can't do nothing jump rope. Oh, my knee. Oh, I'm not commissioned for a whole year. So yeah.
So Lamont said that he talked to Joseph yesterday, and he was talking about Joseph was mad. He still talk about this certificate thing, and
he's adamant like, I don't need a certificate. I'm the man. Who needs a certificate? Well, a whole week and you get certified. I don't need that. But actually, it was 10 weeks.
Yeah, but a young lady said in the comments she remembered Joseph from Facebook, so he had a Facebook group for dating and stuff like that. So I guess like we did.
Yeah.
Well, not
like you did.
Yeah, not really. Not a group, but mine was on my Facebook page, so to speak. So yeah, he said Honey, he started from the bottom. Now he here, so he don't need no certificate because he got certified via Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take away, from his hard work. He started on Facebook and he flourished, man. So I give him credit. Man.
Yeah. So Shay said she wasn't gonna talk to. What she said? She wasn't gonna talk to Joseph until he break up with Paris. Because what?
They break up a lot. Cause the selling point for Joseph. What's the name of their company?
I don't know.
But anyway, the selling point with their company is they have a man and a woman face of the company.
Kind of like we do.
Yeah, it's a couple. People say, "Oh, y'all a couple, so we want what y'all got."
Right.
But the problem is, you really don't want to. You really don't want what they have, because when they get mad at each other, somebody disappears from the website. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Cause he takes a picture off the website when they mad. When they make back up, they back on the website. Maybe I'm looking at the website. Oh, maybe she made a career change. I don't know, but all of a sudden, bang, she back there on the website again.
Yeah, and see, don't nobody want nothing fickle like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people do. You can tell who all broke up. You like, hey, see so and so. Oh man, all the pictures gone. They done scrubbed all the Instagram.
Yeah, matter of fact, I got a friend of mine, a Facebook friend of mine. I said, ooh, when they got married, you saw on Facebook, ooh, I love you, Dubby. And I said, huh. Like a year went by. I said, I know I don't see him on in her pictures no more. I said, what's going on? So when that piqued your interest, you start digging a little deeper.
Yeah, you do.
So you start clicking, then you start clacking. You start going back 3 months, 4 months. Okay, that's a transition right there. 4 months ago, that was a transition. Something happened 4 months ago. Then all of a sudden you go on that other person's page. He scrubs off her page too. Why is he with the other one? Then you find out they got divorced. I said, man, just like that. So you can know the whole story. The whole story from Facebook.
You can.
On social media.
Yeah, if they put it out there. So let's move on to where Ming is. First of all, she got a guy client coming in, so she's removing all the wedding gowns because she got 2 jobs, so she's doing 2 things, and so she don't want to run the guys off.
I don't see how that will run the guys off.
I do because the guys in their mind they're thinking, oh, she really and truly trying to match me up and get me married, right? You know what I'm saying? So it can really and truly scare them off. So yeah, I can see that.
But you dating? I'm assuming you dating to get married.
Not
right?
all of them. Some of them dating just a day, honey. Shack up, live in.
No, but on $50,000. I'm dating to get married with $50,000. Shoot.
Heck, some of them liked it because when you get married, then you got to invest more money. You got to have a wedding. Then you're gonna have a woman. You may have to have a prenup and all that stuff. So
if I'm gonna pay $50,000, $75,000, or $100,000, I'm trying to get married. So I'm gonna be dating. I just go on Facebook or Instagram.
That ain't the case with everybody.
Well, I'm just saying.
So she's removing the wedding gowns because what I just said. So they Scott was his name. So he came in and he kind of told her, like what he was doing previously before. So he said he did the dating apps and all that stuff, and he said it just wasn't working. In Atlanta, Ming said, the ratios to men and women.
It's crazy, man. It's so lopsided there for the ratio. Last time I checked, it was like 10 women to 1 man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when the producer asked her, what?
Because she was like, some men like, or whatever. And so he was like, what? Black man? She said, okay, you don't want to start no trouble. Like,
so,
give me beat up.
Yeah, well, let's go with that.
Yeah, but, she's saying basically, guys that don't care for women, they want men. So that's basically what she was saying. So, I guess it's kind of hard to find a straight man for a straight woman that's in Atlanta.
Actually, it's kind of something, man. I ain't going to go there. Because I don't want to give you my experience over there. What happened to me.
So anyway, so let's move on. Oh yeah, so anyway, so she give him the breakdown of how much it is, baby. 50,000,
75,000, 100,000.
50,000, 8 introductions, 100,000, 10 introductions, and 5,000, 10 introductions, and 100,000, 15 introductions. Yeah.
I said, man,
15 introductions. Yeah.
I said, man, 100,000 ain't enough. 100,000 ain't enough. 100,000 ain't enough. 100,000 ain't enough. Man, I could have gave you 10 introductions for
$100.
no, about $150. $150. Because back in the day before I got married, man, I just had 5, 6 of them in the stable, man, for myself.
There's a difference between dating. Yeah, probably if you're attractive, you can get some dates. But the thing is,
you gotta have time, though.
When you get like quality, somebody that is want to get married, ready to get married.
Yeah, it was quality dates. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody ready to get married.
I don't want to say they ready to get married.
Well, that's what I just said.
But you know,
it wasn't for you though.
I'm just saying.
Because if so, you'd still be over there and not with me.
Well, you know, I
can say for me when I was dating, I mean, they just, like we'll see the next episode, they just wanted the hit it and quit it. Like, that's basically it.
And once again, I'm sorry that I'm congested and it's starting to kind of affect my speech because I'm trying to breathe through my mouth, get my nose, because it's hard for me to breathe through my nose. So I'm getting a little tongue-tied and whatnot because this right side is just stuffy. So
you said that there is not no ENT, honey. They cannot help you.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I know anything that can. As they say, I got a polyp right here that got me all congested, man. So now I need allergies and stuff. And today's been a bad day. So if y'all know anything, some home remedies and whatnot, you know, let me know. You just don't have me go in there mixing no Lysol or some castor oil together and take that. So I need you to help a brother out.
So let's move on to. So Scott said he would take the 50. He gonna start out low, honey. He said take the $50,000.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on him too.
In front of them cameras.
Yeah, they gonna say, "Ooh, he cheap."
No. If he would have heard it and said,
I'll be honest with you.
You ain't got no 2,500 plan.
If it was me, they say that in front. I mean, I was in front of the camera. I would have to fake sick or something, faint or something. And they pulled me out on the stretcher.
So which plane you going with? And then what's the matter? Pacemaker.
Yeah. So he just went dead on there.
Cut the cameras.
So the camera.
Soon as cut the camera. Oh, I think I'm good now, you know. Woo! Yeah, I needed that. All right, let me go on out here before it happen again. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to film.
I got a phone call. I stepped outside for a minute. Oh, you hear a car driver.
But I'm sure that this is what they did. Scott already knew the prices and everything, so he wasn't coming in and had no shock bag because that would be embarrassing. But Ming said that she go for high class, you know, people with money, you know, luxury. So yeah, I said, okay.
Man, hold up, $50,000
for eight introductions.
I said, what you give me for 2 introductions? $100? I'll give you stuff.
What'd you do for a half an introduction?
I know.
Half a person.
What about FaceTime? Come on, man.
What you slide me the number and say? Would you give me a list and say I go for yourself? Like, gee, that's why we'll be over there with Shay, honey.
I know that's
while
right.
she getting help, honey. She getting help herself. Man. So anyway, but
just give me, you know how back in high school, just give me a piece of paper. Say, would you my girlfriend check yes and check no?
All right, so let's go. Kelly stops by and to Tanya's house. Evidently, she got a new apartment or something. So they was chatting about Shay wanting for them to match her. So first thing, Kelly was like, "Listen, I don't know, honey, because I don't trust nobody. Would you come in here and try to get our stuff and then go and take it out there and then tell Joseph, you know, he done got it one time before."
Yeah, I see where she's coming from. She still had PSTD when it comes to
PTSD.
That. I screwed up. I'm sorry. PTSD, and you know, and I get it. You know, you've been burnt once, you don't want to get burnt again. But I'm like, what's the other chick name?
Tara.
I'm like Tara. I can kind of see Shay as being genuine.
Tana.
I
think her name's Tana. I did my N and R. My bad. Tana.
Do I need to start writing this stuff down?
Yeah, let's try to go through your chicken scratch. But I think her name's Tana.
All right, but yeah, I can see what Tana. You know, I think Shay's been genuine about trying to get matched up. So, but yeah, I think she's been genuine.
So yeah, Tana was saying that, and I think it's Tanya. I'm sorry, but I'll do better with my handwriting. So she said that she feels that that she kind of it kind of warms her heart that she wants to use them and she wants to be matched and stuff. So yeah, she kind of feels like the girl she got good motives and stuff.
Yeah, she's been through a lot. Yeah, she's been through a lot.
Yeah. So she said she likes her enough to try. So let's move on to Ming's daughter, which is 17 years old. So she's coming in and she's basically asking for money for school.
Well, all teenagers do.
Yeah.
All teenagers do that.
So Ming also has an older son that's what?
He plays. I think he plays for the Jets. He plays in the NFL.
Yeah.
Professional football player.
So I think
the name sounds familiar.
Really?
It really does.
So I think I don't know who these children are daddy. She did say not her husband. Her husband's not the father.
No, I know. I forget what happened to the oldest son. Dad, was they married at the time? And she had the second. I don't know. I
ain't keep up.
But we know the husband's not the father.
Yeah, and I said, they ain't even showing his face. He do not want to be a part of this at all.
And I can see why.
They together.
That's what I said. I see why. For the next episode, you'll see why he don't want to be seen. Oh, what's this episode?
Why?
She was calling him.
It was this one.
It was this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, man and wife go on TV, get a show, and he don't want to be seen. I said,
Sounds familiar, though.
Who? Who was?
Who was there on Atlanta Housewives?
Oh, Mark.
Yeah.
But he eventually came on. But he didn't want to be seen, so that be sound like to me like you cheating, like you in the streets. You don't want nobody to
recognize you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so and so. I used to talk to him. I ain't know.
Well, the signs are there to me. She said herself that they go in different directions. And also, like you said, she called him 2 or 3 times. He don't answer the phone. He don't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with that,
So, do y'all feel that people that have relationship issues that are matchmakers, can they match you?
Yeah, I think they can.
I think so too.
I think they can.
I think so too.
Because their life going downhill don't mean they can't do their job.
They like going downhill.
I'm just saying, like a Shay, she went through a lot,
I know a lot of people say that if your marriage or your relationship jacked up, that how you gonna give advice to other people? I think you can still.
Maybe telling people, this is the reason why my marriage relationship fell apart. Don't do this. I'm telling you the opposite of what I did. Maybe that'll help you out.
So let's see. So Amy is 50 years old. Let's back to Amy. So Amy,
the workaholic.
Yeah. So she is getting. I guess they want to kind of see what kind of environment she in and how she flow with men in the room. Basically, how she flirt and all that stuff.
When you come to us, you ain't gotta worry about all that. We take you to the hood, drop you off, you feel for yourself.
If you come back, you done
we
paid.
know, yeah.
So Amy is 50 years old. So the man, I think she turned around to look and see, what the atmosphere was like. The man said that she had a beautiful smile.
And she didn't say nothing.
And she just looked and she turned back around. Which it was kind of off from a distance, but
yeah, but the other 2 women heard it.
Yeah.
And so I know she heard it.
And so I think it was Tana. I want to say Tana. But she said, he just said you had a beautiful smile. She said, oh. And so she was like, yeah, that was a compliment. Like, that really deserves, for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, interact with it and stuff. Yeah, she said, oh, I'm so sorry. She said, yeah. She said, ooh, girl, get me together. She said, should I turn around? Is it too late? She said, no.
Are you that out of touch with dating? That you, oh my goodness. Ooh. I'm serious, man.
So she did turn around and tell the man thank you and stuff. So it's like,
and you wonder why some men don't compliment women nowadays, man. Because when we put ourselves out there,
have that ever happened to you?
No, they go.
Have that happened to you? What's be that? Honest. That you said a compliment and they didn't respond.
No, never happened to me. Because I say something, they didn't respond. Girl, I said how you look. You look good, girl. So no, that never happened.
No, you did. No.
Actually, I think I did that once before. For real.
What? You did that?
Yeah, I forced her to say, hey, stop acting bougie. Hey, I said you look nice. Give me something. And she cussed me out. But,
did she?
Yeah.
What? But you know what I don't like, and this has happened, And I think it happened recently.
Oh, I'm rubbing off. You do that.
Where I think two guys were trying to talk to a girl, and she said no, or whatever she said. You know how they be like, "Let me holler at you," "Oh, you look good," or whatever. And she either didn't respond or they didn't like her response, and it wasn't me. Right. And I think they shot her.
Yeah, I remember that. And here's the thing. Okay, all joking aside, it's up to the woman to speak back. She's not obligated to say anything back. It would be nice for her to say something back
if you said it appropriately.
Right now, you said something. Ooh, I'd like to get. Yeah, that don't deserve a response. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm saying, "Oh, hi, how you doing? You know, you look nice." Yeah, so thank you. Move on. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I would say, "Hey, how you doing?" Not trying to holler at you, just being like a southern gentleman. You know, common courtesy. You know. And women don't say nothing back, you know. Okay, well, I won't speak to you no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a give and take situation.
Yeah, but sometimes these guys don't know how to accept rejection, and they they'll cuss you out.
Yeah,
in a way. That's why as long as they speak appropriately, hey, how you doing? Hey, cute. Hey, shot. Whatever they say, you know. Say, hey.
I've been rejected before. You know what I'm saying? And I took it with a grain of salt and took it in great stride and moved on. You know what I'm saying? You know, the way I look at it back in the day, and hopefully a lot of you younger cats will understand this. When I was out there on the scene, I thought, in my mindset and the way I was thinking, if I I was trying to speak to 10 women, trying to approach them, if I can get 3 or 4 out of 10, that's a good night for me. You know what I'm saying? Because 7 of them are going to probably say no, but 3 are going to say yes. And that's a good night. You know what I'm saying? And you move on. But I got 7 no's, but I took it in stride and moved on. So
you got one big yes from me, baby, and that's all that matters. It trumped all them other no's and guesses and guesses and no's.
It did, it really did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's the best thing that happened. And all that stuff I've been through, all the women to get shot at, knives pulled out on me, woman trying to run me over in the car. Oh man, all this stuff. I got stories, y'all. The stories. Anyway.
You got to join Patreon to hear them stories because he's going to share them in there. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so Joseph and Paris are, coming in, and they are, one thing that Joseph like to do is throw shade. So I guess this is going to be throwing shade back and forth. He said one thing about them that they are a legitimate couple. They're not a duo, so they are man and woman. So a lot of people can relate to them. So they are sitting at the restaurant and talking business.
Yep. Mm-hmm. People can relate to them. I'm mad at you. Let's break up. Hey, we relate to that.
And so the producers asked, is it hard for you guys to separate work and play? And she was like, yeah. Because, we say, oh, baby, give me a kiss. Hey, did you put that? What about that client? Yada.
That will be confusing, man. Are we working or are we
work
playing?
Together?
Yeah, but how playing is work? You know what I'm saying? When we joke with one another, that's work. But they playing not work because they got to work on other people and work for other people. We don't. All we do get on camera and be who we are. You know what I'm saying, in front of the camera. So that's the difference.
So Ming is coming into Scott's place, and of course she looking like, what the world is this, honey? I done stepped into the dump.
Yeah, that was a little rough. It kind of reminds me of that time we was in out of town. We went to get something to eat.
Okay, I don't remember.
We drove in the parking lot, and Mike called me. Hey man, that's what it reminded me. Yeah.
So she walked in, and so she was like, "I see why he can't get no dates because this place right here, and he actually is the owner." Mm-hmm. So she has her friend with her, which also works with her, and so I think she said they've been friends for like over 10 years or something. She said that her friend actually screens the clients and then because she said she don't have time to deal with all that stuff, which, hey, that's what you do, honey. They come to you after the fact. So she's also expressing to her friend about her husband and the stuff that they're going through, and she pretty much starts to cry a little bit at the table because she going through some real stuff, and she said that she pretty much suppressed who she was, kind of like to stay in the marriage, to be with him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So she said now in the height of her career, she wanna, he wants to kind of like, I guess, simmer down.
Yeah, he wants to travel the world and whatnot, and she wants, like she said, she's trying to push through her career and her business. So they're going 2 different directions now,
And now she on TV.
Yeah,
and he said, I don't want to be on there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Shay is meeting Joseph. Honey, this was a hot mess. So Shay was telling him that Shay was saying that she wanted to apologize to him for being disrespectful when she laughed at his, event. So they still talking about, he comes in, and you can talk about this part.
And he comes in all loud. Oh, what's up? That dude loud. He's loud. He's real loud.
He like attention.
Yeah, exactly. He like to be the center of attention. So they go back and forth, and he's saying, you supposed to be a friend, but you up there laughing at me, and you supposed to kind of like, nip that in the bud. You supposed to be my girl. You supposed to be my friend. And she said, well, my main thing is you and your partner went up there talking about opening a school, and y'all not certified.
Right.
And he said, why we need a certification? I'm the man. I don't basically say I run this. I'm the main man of matchmaking in Atlanta. I don't need a certificate. What? A piece of paper gonna tell me how to run my business? I built this from the floor up. And she said, well, I'm not disrespecting you what you did, man, but yeah, you do need a certificate because some things you might be missing. And plus, you around here think you all that, and people like, look, when you walk in the room, they gonna say, oh, here comes that butthole again. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, you think people like you, you're arrogant, you pompous, and you just basically a butthole.
Yeah.
And she told him all that, and he threw his little tantrum and whatnot,
and
walked out, and the waitress said, oh, I guess he ain't gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? I said the same thing too. I said, man, you ain't gonna pay for your drinks.
Right.
But he cooled off and came back in.
And they on mic, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So, he being dramatic.
And soon, I'm glad you said he was being dramatic, because soon he walk in, what's the name? Shay said, oh, here comes Josephine. Josephine. I said, yeah, she pegged that right.
So, yeah, let's see. Since you did all that. All right, so you did that. So let's move on to Amy and her date with David. So Amy is the lady that
workaholic.
Right. Yeah, so she was on the date with David, and they told her, do not talk about work. And what did she do? Talk about work.
David, he just asking her general questions.
Yeah.
What do you do for hobbies? What you like doing? What why you came to Atlanta? Yada yada yada. He said, what do you like to do for fun? That to me is a softball question, you know what I'm saying?
And she was like, oh, I don't know, work.
Then she went on.
So the duo is talking to her, and she like
post date. Post date after the date. Yeah. They do a pre-date, and then they do a post-date interview with the guy. They call it talk to David.
Right. So yeah, go ahead. So
go ahead.
Yeah. So they was so they showed that clip, and then the next clip they show her. Okay, listen, we done talked to David, and basically he was saying, you sure did talk about work. Like, we told you not to talk about business and stuff. And I do understand it's hard for a boss chick or a boss woman to not talk about work, but you have to when you're on a date. And so she was like, well, we don't seem like we had no chemistry anyway. It was no chemistry.
She got caught with a hand in the cookie jar and gonna throw David on the bus. I said, ooh. Man, that ain't right.
Let's see. Let's move on to, so I guess they're going to find her somebody else, honey. I don't know what her package was, but I guess maybe she got a few more ropes.
What type of guy is going to deal with that, though?
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Because at first she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So they like, do you want your career, your business to trump over, being married?
Actually, I think she needs to stay single. I really do. And because if she's that involved and that into her business and her company, and she's not going to have time to give to a significant other, she needs to stay by herself. Because all that's going to do is frustrate the guy.
So Shay is coming to the duo because Shay needs some help. She done been through a lot, honey. So she want them to use their duo stuff to get her a man. So, but there was a question as far as will she go back and tell that information to other people, so they wasn't sure. So Kelly was really on the fence about it. Huh? What you finna say, so? So they was talking to her and they asked her, like, why do you want us to do it? Like, you could have went to anybody else. Why do you want us to do it? And she was like, well, I look up to y'all. You know, I've seen y'all in the industry. When I was coming in, y'all was doing conferences and stuff like that. So I've seen y'all work hard. I've seen y'all, you know, have success in this thing. And I just pretty much look up to y'all. So I'm not here to try to, you know, take nothing from y'all. I just want a man. That's like, I just want y'all to help with a man. So Kelly, since she was on the fence, she was like, okay, we can do this. We can do this.
But
you got to sign the NDA.
Yeah. And she said, I sign it right now. All I want is a man.
So, yeah, that was pretty much it, you guys. So, I don't know if you watched it or going to watch it, but I think you should give it a shot, you know, at least DVR it and, you know, watch it. And, but yeah.
Yeah, but if things don't work out for y'all over there with the matchmaking in Atlanta, and y'all clients, y'all can come over here. We charge y'all $10. Now, you
have to charge more than $10.
Oh, yeah, it depends.
Because I did that for $10 and...
Oh, yeah, it depends what kind of, you know, client or stuff we give them. Because some of this stuff might not be top notch now. Don't worry.
Y'all got to bring y'all W-2s and then we can decide on how much we're going to charge.
Yeah, because y'all making like $10,000 a year, yeah, we're going to take you out to the hood. Yeah.
All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.